probably you have heard about probability. Okay? So sa AMAT 19 ninyo, sa Stat 1, sa AMAT 131, narinig yun na yung probability. Now we will begin to study the we will going to begin the formal study of probability. So from basic concept, okay, so ano yung mga concept na dapat natin maintindihan, and then up to the more advanced concept. Okay, so before I continue, review muna tayo ng mga concept na natutunan ninyo sa mga nakuha niyo ng mga math subjects. Okay, let us start with the concept of set. So what is the set? Yes? Pwede kayo mag-chat? What is a set? Yeah? Wala yung mag-answer. So, set. So set is a collection of well-defined objects. So in mathematics, we have what we call mathematical systems. Remember sa AMAT 19, tinuro ko to sa inyo, di ba? Mathematical system. Ano yung tatlong element ng mathematical system? First is the yung tawag nating undefined terms. Okay? So itong undefined terms, ito yung mga term na hindi natin kayang i-define in simpler terms. But we have a common understanding of what it means. So yan yung tinatawag na undefined terms. Second is yung tinatawag nating actions. Okay? So ano ba ibig sabihin ng actions? So, yes, actions. So ano ang action, Elaine? I-unmute lang niyo inyong mic kung dili mo mag-istorya para wala background noise. Yeah? I think si Toricampo yata ang i-mute lang ta Toricampo. Okay? So actions are
statements na
correct.
assumed to be true.
Correct. These are statements that are true without proof. Okay? Why? Because we have also what we call, hindi siya kasali sa basic we have also what we call theorem. Okay? So pag sinabi natin theorem, these are statements that are shown to be shown to be true. So we will start with undefined terms. Okay? So pag sinabi natin, what is a set? So we give this definition, collection of well-defined objects. But someone may ask you, what is a collection? Okay? So ano tong collection? Tama? Ano yan? You now define that as a group of well-defined objects. Okay. But what is a group? You may say a group is a set of well-defined. Bumalik tayo sa set. Okay? Yan, parang naging circular. So, how do we define set? It's a collection. So, what is a collection? It's a group. But what is a group? It's a set. Bumalik na naman tayo dyan. Kaya, ang set sa math is isa siya sa mga tinatawag nating undefined terms. We cannot really define the concept of a set. But we know, or we can identify one. Exactly. Right? So that's why we will be dealing with undefined term that is called a set. So, ito lang, well-defined object. So, pag sinabi natin well-defined, we know when a specific object is a member of that set. So, for example, if I say the set of even numbers. So, what I mean by set of even numbers? 2,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
6, 8, 10, and so on and so forth. Kasali ba ang 0?
Yes.
Yes.
That is if I say set of even natural numbers. Hindi kasali si 0. Pag sinabi ko namang set of even integers, kasali na siya. Right? In fact, kasali po ng mga negative.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Pero, okay, given a number, let us say, let's just consider set of even natural numbers. Let us say 100. Is it a part of that set? Yes, because it can be defined that a member of this set is a natural number, which if we divide it by 2, there is no remainder. Okay? So if we divide 100 by 2, then we get remainder of 0. Okay? Remainder 0. Or we get 50 with 0 remainder. Now, if I have 101 divided by 2, we have 50, remainder 1. So therefore, 101 is not a part of our set that we define even number. So that is the idea of a set. Okay? So a set can also be, ano ang tawag natin sa member ng isang set?
Element.
Correct, element. Okay? So pwede kahit anong element pala ma-form natin into set. In fact, we will have a set. In probability, we are dealing with a set whose elements are also sets. Okay? So set na ang element niya ay set. Ala, parang kumbaga, let us say, mga bahay na ang laman ay mga bahay din. Correct? So yan yung ating pinakaunang i-discuss. Set whose elements are also sets. Okay, so example of that is, let us say we have a erase ko muna ito sa taas. Example of this is, let us say we call it A, and the member is also a set, like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and we have 10, 11. Okay. Pwede din na null set because null set is also a set, kaya lang wala lang siyang laman. Okay? Pwede in fact na ang isang set natin, let us say set B, isa lang yung element niya and that is the null set. But set B is not a null set. Okay? So hindi siya null. Kasi is set siya na ang element ay null. Pero B itself is not null set because mayroong element, mayroon siyang member which is just the null set. Okay? So yan yung idea ng set. Okay. Let's have now another concept na na-learn natin. And that is the idea of a function. Okay, so what is a function? Okay, alam niyo naman siguro yan, no? Sige, tingnan natin dito sa sa chat. What is a function? Sino ang pwede makasagot dito? Mia, what is a function?
Function is a rule, sir.
What? It's a
Function is a rule.
rule ba siya?
Yes, sir.
Anong klaseng rule?
Na mag-define siya sa, you know, mag-define siya sa relationship, sir.
Correct. No? But it's not always the case na may rule. Or it's not always the case that we know the rule. Okay? Sometimes we don't know the rule. The idea of a function is very simple. Okay? So tama itong sinabi ni tama itong sinabi ni Mia, pero meron pang mas tama. Okay? That is, a function is a mapping. Okay? Don't forget that. It's a mapping. So pag sinabi nating mapping, meron tayong isang set, i-map natin sa isang set. Kaya lang merong rule. Okay? Bago natin siya matawag na function, ang mapping, may dapat masunod itong mapping na ito. Gawin na natin X. Ano ang dapat masunod ng mapping na ito? That is, if this is our set A and B, so pag sinabi natin a function between from A to B, ang ibig sabihin, each element of A is mapped uniquely to an element in B. Okay? So, lahat ng hindi naman lahat, but pag mayroong yung mapping na yun, kung i-prepare natin yung element na kay A, kay B, the mapping should be for each element of A, it should be mapped to an element of B. Unique ito siya. So another example, merong mapping na hindi function. Okay? Relation lang siya. Okay? That's function and relation. So, very generic a relation. It's just a mapping. But function is a relation na merong additional condition. Na dapat yung mapping from A to B, for each element na i-map natin from A to B, yung element na yon na pwede lang natin i-map doon sa element na kay A must be unique. Okay? So, an example would be, for example, this is A and this is B and C. Tapos may mapping siya. Ito naman, let us say, D, E, F. So kung si A nakamap na kay D, hindi na natin pwedeng i-map si A sa others. Okay? Kasi nga, it will not become a function. No? So this one, kung meron tayong ganyang relationship, hindi na yan siya function. Okay? But if we have this relationship, ay nawala lahat. Okay. So if we have this relationship, this is still a function. Kasi nga, although itong D na map siya kay A and B, allowed pa rin siya. Kasi nga, the mapping from A to B is unique for each element of A. It means na si B, pwede pa rin natin siyang i-map si D, pero si A dito or si B dito, hindi natin siya pwede i-map sa dalawang elements na nakay B. So that rule is what we call a function. Okay? And you will discover later na ito palang probability theory na to ay base yan siya sa mapping. Okay? Mapping from function. It's a function. Okay? And we are going to map sets. Ito mga sets yan siya. Okay? I-map natin siya sa isa na namang set. The question is, ano yung mga numbers na yun? Or ano yung mga elements dito? Okay? Hindi pa natin alam kung ano yun. Basta dito is puro lang siya set. And then, probability is just the mapping of these sets to elements in this set. It will be made clearer later as we go along with probability theory. Okay, so any question? Okay, I think wala naman siguro question. Okay. Sa green, gusto mo green? Let's sample muna. Itong blue kaya. Ay, blue na kasi itong ano natin. Itong green kaya. Okay, okay lang to. Medyo relaxing na pag green. No?
Pwede po white, sir.
Pwede po white. Oh, sige. Okay, Laylay niya. Naka-question? Nag-raise makagan? Okay. Okay, so, yeah. So, let's now go to probability. So, yun lang. Klaro lang at least yung concept na yun kasi kung hindi klaro yun, mahirapan talaga kayo later. Set and function. Okay? So, pag hindi, pag itong A na match siya sa dalawang element, distinct element from B, that's no longer a function, but that's already a relation. Okay. Okay.